All right, you can try this one more time, man. Look, uh, like I was saying earlier, man. Um, so you just gotta be in the middle. You just gotta be in here. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm announcing that me and my man Spain, after much deliberation, much thought, much prayer, much talk, building a relationship, that we're going to start this label together, SOCM. Um, so be on the lookout for a lot of music coming from both of us. Um, I got an EP that I'm working on right now called Product of Our Environment. So be on the lookout for that coming up before the year is over with. Um, and we working, man. We working. We've been blessed to come in contact with a lot of good dudes. My man Hooks, my man Brian Kidd, my man Brandon Dale, all the countless artists, Jeremiah, Elijah, uh, Jared Sanders, Crumb, uh, Gabe and Matt from POR. Um, just a lot of dope artists. You know what I'm saying? My man Josh Crease over at Anamorphic. We got Swin over there too. Swin, that's my man. Uh, just dope artists, man. Just dope dudes that's been pushing us to be better. It's artists that's escaping my mind right now. My man Wayne Joshua, another dope artist. Just guys that I've met along the way. My man C Micah. Uh, all these guys have been influential in helping to shape the way I approach music, the way I to view it. My man Ty Shannon, another one. Um, Will, these dudes that they don't write, but Will, just been influential and been there since day one. Seiko, Rico, um, my pastor Dan, you know what I'm saying? All these guys have been influential in helping me shape my approach to music, but not only music, just my approach to life. You know what I'm saying? So, and even Spain, who I consider my favorite artist, um, has been influential in shaping the way, I approach life and in my approach to music. So, what better dude to work with? You know what I mean? To start this journey with than my man Spain. The label is SOCM, Servants of Christ Music. You know what I mean? And we just want to make music that to counteract some of the current trend. You know what I'm saying? The less explicit Christian music. We feel like it's a stigma on Christian rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's the stigma that you can't be explicitly Christian and be dope at the same time. And we wanted to dispel that whole absurd notion. You know what I'm saying? It's possible for you to be lyrically inclined, make great music, and be explicitly Christian. And to tell you the truth, it should just come from you being gifted to do it, and it should be a natural outpouring from what you've lived and experienced in walking with God. You know what I mean? So those two elements, if they're missing, you know what I'm saying, that you can be dope and still not know how to apply the content to how skillful you are. But then you can also not be skillful at all either. You know what I mean? So you definitely got to have both of those things working for you. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely can't be ashamed um, to be explicitly Christian. Um, and I think that lane is they're trying to they're trying to diminish that lane, and I think um, we can kind of occupy that lane and make it successful. So artists that feel the same way won't feel like they got to compromise um, um, their bold stance in order to um, get the respect that they rightly deserve. Um, Another thing is there's this kind of condescending attitude from the artists who are not explicit and more successful towards the artists that are um, explicit, and it's like it's kind of this, you know, that's corny. You know what I mean? Like that kind of rap is corny, and I don't believe that at all. I mean, uh, it's a lot of dope dudes out here that's explicitly Christian and not corny at all. I mean, and I consider myself to be one of them. So I find it disrespectful when I hear that kind of lingo floating out here in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? When I'm one of the guys that put my heart and soul and thought and into the music, and I strive for excellence. You know what I'm saying? So to have that stigma already applied on you, not I can understand if it was from the world. You know what I mean? But it's not from the world. It's from other Christians, other brothers and sisters saying that the explicit, gospel centered content is corny. You know what I mean? And that's not to deny that some of the history of it has been, mediocre. You know what I mean? But from what I understand in my study, it all stopped with cross movement, and ever since cross movement, the whole joint be getting better and better and better and better. And to be honest with you, even the ones that are less explicit, these are talented guys. You know what I mean? So just the overall Christian rap scene is filled with highly talented guys. I just don't like the whole separation. I mean, it's a place for that the music that doesn't necessarily convict you, doesn't necessarily um, force you to be holy or confront you with biblical theology or themes. You know what I mean? That doesn't have any real practical theology in it, and I think practical theology is important because you can be very theologically sound, but not know how to apply it to your everyday life. So it's hard for you to express it in your music. So practical theology is important, but it there's there's a place for guys who just want to make party music. You know what I mean? Who just want to make you feel good. And I feel like it's nothing wrong with that. But to automatically, because you think you make that music and that's successful, you to stigmatize or condescendingly kind of refer to the music that guys like myself do as corny is disingenuous. You know what I mean? So we want to kind of like, you know, dispel that whole joint. We want to put together excellent music, thought provoking, apologetic, unapologetic Christian music. You know what I mean? And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So be on the lookout for a lot of music coming from both of us together. Be on the lookout for music that we'll be dropping individually. Look out for us to grow in the art form, grow as men in God, grow as leaders in our respective church communities. Look for us to be growing. You know what I'm saying? Just in every aspect of our lives, and it's just a pleasure to be able to take y'all on this ride with us. So SOCM. You know what I mean? That's what we'll be seeing. until God calls the wheels to fall off of this joint. I love y'all, man. Thanks for all the support, man. Just thanks for, you know, it's crazy how much support we've been getting lately. You know what I'm saying? From the anticipation to the new singles dropping last night, and just the overwhelmingly amount of support and encouragement you guys are sharing. You guys are saying edifying words and encouraging words, and this only helps independent artists like ourselves to begin to grow a bigger platform, to where the things we say have more weight and more influence on the culture that we love. You know what I mean? So continue to support us, continue to introduce us to your friends, your family. We don't care if they saved or not, man. We trying to make everybody. We trying to get everybody to hear the word of the Lord, to hear the gospel unadulterated, because we trying to save souls and we trying to build up the kingdom, and we trying to encourage the believers that already believe in Christ. So that's the mission, man. That's what we're striving to do. That's what we're going for, and you know, it's exciting, man. Um, God has really been putting all the pieces into place, and I'm excited about the rest of 2016 and the rest of 2017. Um, I always said that when I first started doing this, my whole thing was, God, if you want me to do it, then I'm not gonna struggle. I'm not gonna fight for it. If this is something you want your servant to do, then I'm pretty sure you will create all the opportunities. You will maximize the ability. You will introduce me to all the right people. And I promise y'all, since 2014, that's all that's been happening. I haven't really tried. I haven't tried to kick down no doors. I haven't tried to compromise what I believe in. I haven't tried to. I haven't had to switch my stands up or go back on my word. It's just been, God has been overwhelmingly blessing me with the right opportunities, the right people, the right church, the right individuals to pour into me. So it's dope, man. And hopefully God gives us an opportunity to be able to do that with other individuals. So I love y'all, man. We out. SOCM. That's the announcement. And it ain't no such thing as, I mean, us over here and y'all over there. We want to rock with everybody. If you believe in Jesus, and you love the gospel, and that's what you doing, and you preaching it and you living it, then we rock with you. We all servants of Christ. We all SOCM. You know what I mean? So it ain't none of that. We really all on the same team, man. And y'all will see that. You know what I mean? Y'all will see that. Love all y'all. Thank you again. And I thank God, man. SOCM.